So now we're going to look at using coloured card and other bits and pieces like string and then coloured pens and pencils to try and make parts that can fit to the Fairground moving parts that we showed you in the previous little video. So here we go then, let's tidy that away. So the first thing is, if you're making things that spin round in a circle, it's good to have a circle, isn't it? A circle of card. And a good way to make a circle of card is to get something that's already a circle and then draw around it. So you see what I've done here. I've taken an old CD and I've popped it on the paper, tucked it right in the corner, because look at that, you can get 1, 2, 3 out of a single sheet of card. If you were to just do it in the middle, then you've wasted an awful lot of card. So you can draw around the circle, make sure you draw the middle as well, old CD, and then that gives you your circle. Then you have to carefully cut it out. You might need to punch a hole through the middle, but if we're careful we can do that with our pencil. So you could find the middle, put it on a piece of foam, look, and then you can actually make a hole in the middle. So card, coloured card, think about the colours that you need that will look good together. And then we'll look at maybe not just doing circles, but doing parts that can attach to the circles. So if you wanted to make sort of a spinning propeller ride, then you might want some pieces that stick out like that, both the same size, but maybe different colours. Maybe you want 4 different colours that stick out. Well, sticking them together, we could use just glue stick to do it. We could use glue stick to do it. Stick them on, that would be fine. Before you stick them all on, you know, it's a good idea to make them look like they would be in a fairground. And you don't just have a coloured thing, you have something written on it. So if your ride was called Moon Zoom, I bet you can think of a better idea than that. If your ride was called Moon Zoom, you might want that written on each of the little arms that stick out. And if it was a pirate ship, you might give it a proper name. And then I've done the zigzags because fairground rides are structures and they're made of all sort of bits of metal joined together, and usually you get that sort of zigzaggy pattern. So have a think about that. Don't just have coloured bits of card. Decorate the bits of card by highlighting things, and that means just using maybe a black pen to go around the edges and that highlights them. Make it look like they're made of real material, and then write nice bold names on things. You could say sort of, come and have a go, 50 pence. Maybe it would cost more than that, but you get the idea. So I'm just going to sticky tape these ones on rather than glue stick. And sometimes it's very useful to be able to do this, look, get a little piece of sticky tape like that, curl it over into the middle, curl the first bit on top of it, oops, stuck my fingers together, and then you've made it double-sided. And now what you can do is you can say, right, I am going to stick my Moon Zoom onto there. And that's all you need to do it. So there's my Moon Zoom. I think I quite like Moon Zoom to be sort of swinging like that and have a spaceship on the end of it. So we could make one of these into a space rocket. Let's try that. Good way to make things, if you want to make something that's symmetrical, is to actually fold it in half first and then cut the shape of it. So there's the folded edge, and you cut the shape of it like that, look. So here's the rocket. There it goes. And when you open it out, it's that shape. So there's my Moon Zoom. Sticky tape. You could use 2 pieces of tape and then that would make it stronger. Well, it's starting to get there, isn't it? But you know what's missing? Where do the people sit? I'm waiting to have my turn. So I'll cut out some people as well, and then you've got to make a seat for them to sit in. So I think what I'll do is I'll just peel off the sticky tape from him like that, I'll put it, don't think anybody's going to see his legs for this bit. I'll put it on the front like that and stick him round the back. There he is, look. And maybe you could have somebody in beside him. So make people, all of the rides that you make have to have lots of people on them. Well, there's something missing now. That piece of card on its own can't spin round. It's got to have the wheel, hasn't it? So I think we need to make that hole a bit bigger with the pencil. So the fingers out the way at the back, look. Make it a bit bigger with the pencil. Can we get away with that? And sometimes it's easier to do this, look. Take the tube first and pop it in. There it goes. And then pop it back in the wheel. And really we should be making sure that that foam wheel sticks onto the foam wheel sticks onto the card. So I'm going to put a few more bits of tape. You know, glue sticks aren't very good for foam. So when it comes to sticking foam to card, then sticky tape is really good, but double it over like I'm showing you there. It's a little bit fiddly, but when you get used to it, look, stick it on your finger, fold it into the middle with the other hand, hold it still, fold it back on top of itself, stick your fingers together, peel it off, stick it on. Well, there's enough room, look, for 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Now I've only used 2, so I'm going to stick it back on again. There's the tube, in it goes, press, 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 and there's just one of my moon zoom rides. So what I'll do is, we'll pop that wooden dowel back in again. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Now I still don't think this is finished, but at least we've started to make our moon zoom ride. And there it is, look. Woohoo! Now I don't know whether you'd go all the way around on this moon zoom, but it is possible to do that. It is possible. A bit difficult for me to show you here because I'm sort of lying it flat, because standing it upright you don't get a very good view of it. But I can see the moon zoom is working really well there. I don't know if you've noticed, look, watch when I push it, the whole thing starts to rock over, and that's because the base needs a bit more weight on it. Now I don't want to do it with scissors when you take it home, but you need a piece of clay, plasticine, a stone or something to hold it down. So there is an example of how to make these rides. Now in the same way, you could take the whole thing, look, and you could put it standing upright, and we did show you that before. So I'll take out one of the tubes, pop it in the middle, pop that back in the middle there, and now the whole thing is upright. There it goes. Well, the trouble with that is, look, oh, I don't know, is it a trouble? It's not balanced properly, is it? It's leaning over that way. So really we need another moon zoom rocket on that side. This would look fantastic. This would look fantastic. Now remember, you don't have to have rockets. You could have whatever it is that you want on your ride. But mine, because it's rockets, would be like that, look. So let's see if we can spin it now. Way. Woo! There we are. I think 4 rockets would be fabulous on that one. Well, I'm dying to see what your fairground rides turn out like. I'm absolutely dying to see them. So I hope your teachers are going to take lots of photographs and then maybe put them on the school website, and then I'll be able to have a look at them there. Well, I hope you have lots of fun doing this project. Think about it, draw designs first, draw pictures first of what you're trying to make, and then see if you can invent a new type of fairground ride that nobody's ever invented before. Wouldn't that be something special? Fabulous. Well done, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.